go again. You think by now I'd know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my
Hello everyone, it's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and my studio and my weekly live stream. Cathy makes a card live. This is my weekly live stream where I go live and I make something, and sometimes it works out. Most of the time it works out, but not all of the time. So just know, no guarantees. It's good to see all of you popping in. So many familiar names and new people joining me for the first time. So welcome. It's good to have you here. I have a lot today. Not just the card project, but I have a lot of things to share. So I got to get started. Okay. And there's going to be a little housekeeping. There's two main things. Number one, boop, I have merch. I want to show you this really quickly because I launched a little merchandise shop. I only have a few items in said shop, but it's live now, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. I have a mug. I have a boxy sweatshirt for boxy ladies, if you're like me. I have a V-neck t-shirt, which I'm wearing today, again, for a relaxed fit. And then there's just a classic tee. So that is it, but there is a code you can use at checkout. I sent this out in my newsletter this morning, but it's just CZBoop10. And I don't know if I put that in my description, but that's point A. You know, it's just fun stuff. It's just goofy. This shirt is super cute. I don't have a bra on, so I'm not going to stand up, but I will show you. Hold on. Here, I can cover this up. Let me get back a little. I got the sweatshirt. It's really big. I bought a 2XL. I like things big, and also I'm a big girl. Okay, so those are very fun. Anywho, so yes, there's a discount code. My mug is en route. I did not know that as a maker in the store, you can get one merchandise item for free. So I bought my Boop shirt and my sweatshirt at full cost. Didn't even have a discount code. And they said, no, you can actually get one for free. So my mug is coming. That is point one. The other thing that's happening today, and I will show you this because it's pretty exciting. The folks at Stampin' Bug, Robin, the owner of Stampin' Bug, is celebrating 4 years. And she's hosting a giveaway on her Facebook page. I have a link to the description, or I have a link to the giveaway in my description box here on YouTube. She's giving away 1 original stamp bug, 2 mini bugs, and 1 resin block. Now, the reason I'm not sure what the colors are, and I know that Robin is going to be here in the chat. So it's exciting because, well, you know, I love these. She sent these to me a while ago and I started using them and they're just great. Used to use another product, but that woman closed her store. So I love the Stampin' Bugs. And again, link in the description. The size I am wearing in this relaxed shirt is 2XL. Now that is as large as this shirt goes, which is why I added the other shirts because they go up to 4XL. So I just wanted something bigger. And also I always get a 2XL. I want big things. You know, I want to be constrained. So those are the two critical promos. I will talk about some other things as we go, but now let's take a look at the table. Oh, Jim Eber has a good question. What does the resin block do? Well, it's like, it's kind of like, you know, when you have a block to just put something on, you can use it to weigh things down. You can use it to do other things, but that's mainly what it's for. Something like that. Does that make sense? Oh, Kelly, I do not have a V-neck in 4XL, but I have the classic boop gray or white t-shirt. I think comes in 4XL. I thought it said all the way, but yeah, I mean, even if I were to drop 30 pounds, which Lord knows wouldn't be bad for my health, I'd still wear this size shirt. I don't like tight things. Never have. Okay, let's go to the table for now because I just spent 6 minutes talking, but that's what we do. That's what we do on a live stream. This is a little loosey. It's a little goosey. Okay, there we go. So this is what I'm going to do today. I have had this BetterPress press plate and die set. This is called Birch Trees and Friends. I've had this for a while and I have wanted to do this. So this is what I'm using today because it is one of those that has these little templates that help you to place things with your BetterPress plate. Okay, the funny thing is though, oh, Lisa has a question. Is the classic the same material as the V-neck? I would assume it is. I mean, it's a softer premium fabric. That's the only thing I know. And I'm pretty sure they're all about, check their return policy because I think if you don't, I think they have a good one. I could be wrong, but check it out. Check it out. I should have more info as soon as I get more of the products. I just don't have all of them yet. I just have this shirt, which I washed and actually hung it to dry because I didn't want it to shrink, but it feels good. It feels good on my skin. Okay, so anyway, this I'm going to use. Now I will tell you, I have one of these with another design. I totally messed it up. And so I finally figured out how these work, and that's what we're going to do today. I saw a question about the electric eraser thing. It's called Couture Creations, and it's not it's like a paper at the end. It's not an eraser material. It's kind of weird. This press plate I think is pretty new, but it's not brand new. So I want to show you how I'm going to do this. How's that sound? We'll get started. Okay, there's some other things that I'm going to show you too. You're probably wondering, what is this, Kathy? And this just feels like I'm showing you everything under the sun, but I'm going to show you this because I got two of these. And what do I mean by these? The Glassboard Studio people have made a new product called the Hexaflex Organizer. And they come in multiple colors. They are 3D laser printed. And that's just like my, some of my brush holders are 3D laser printed. And at first I got mine, they sent me two. I wasn't sure why, but I took all of them. And I wasn't sure why they sent me this. Like what was I supposed to do with it? Then I started using them, not as permanent storage, but as working storage. They are not magnetic, okay? They're laser printed, but they come apart and all of these pieces slide in and you can customize any way you like. Now, what I found that I like these for keeping my Copic markers when I'm coloring because I don't have a ton of space. And when I'm working, I always get a little wild. But then I had some of these extra pieces and I'm like, this will be great while I'm working to keep a couple of my brushes and all the things in front. They're just kind of cool. I thought they would be magnetic to the surface. They're not, but you can get them in any color that you like. And I don't know, thought they were pretty cool. So that's there. Now let's get to work. Okay. Today, I am using the CZ Design piece. I have already cut a few things out over here because I know I'm going to need to save a little time as we get going, as they say. I have a piece of cardstock. This is blueberry cardstock from Concord and Ninth. Here's the thing. I'm not using the press plate kind of paper, but I thought, well, you know what? Let's give it a try. Excuse me. With regular paper, and that actually works. So I'm excited to show you this because this to me is a whole new thing, and I really do want to get more out of this type of product, right? So here's this. I'm going to put it away for now. And let's see. Okay, we're opening this up. And I guess I'm just flipping it. I'm going to take my cardstock, and this is trimmed to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Why does my voice feel froggy? Also, hello to Beth, my moderator. She's out there linking things up. She's doing things. She's working the magic. Thanks, Beth. Thanks for being here. Now, as I have learned, when I use something like this, you gotta tape it into place. No, that's not right. Let's do it on the corners, because we don't want it to move. And I have done this before where I put the tape on the back, and then it kind of mucks up the what you're doing. But I am going to trim this down a little at the end of all of this. So let's just get it all into place. Paper in place. Now, this could turn into a hot mess. I just want you to know that is a possibility. That's my disclaimer for what we're going to do today. So here is the little guide. And this guide has different colors on it. So you've got your black, your red, and your green. And these are all just to help you place. Now, I don't know if there's an order they're supposed to go in, but I'm going to line it up right in that little space. And I'm going to start out with, well, I think I'll do the red first, but I'm taping it down. Because if I tape it down, then this stays in place. And when I go to place my pieces, this won't move and slip around. Funny thing is, the first time I used one of these, I didn't know you were supposed to tape it in place. And I was like, everything's moving. What's going on? Now. Okay, so I'm going to take, here are the dies that come in this set, and there are 4 press plates, and there are 3 dies that are cutting out our little deer and birds. And I will do, do I want to do green first? Let's do green first. So you drop them down, and you can line them up right on the outline. See that right there? And then the next one, I think, let's grab, this is going to go here. And that is the first placement of these. But guess what I forgot to do? Oh my gosh, Cathy Zilski, I have to take this off. I have to ink blend something. Because if I don't want to do it after the fact. Okay, can we just step back for just a second here? Okay. Let's lift this up after nicely taping it down. Good Lord, Kath. Come on, pick it up. Pick it. Come here. I need to ink blend on this first. I wonder if I can save my tape. I hope so. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get this all off. The nice thing about this tape is it doesn't bend your paper. But I need to ink blend first. Oh, Cathy. Tape the chase so it doesn't move. Yes. Yep, that's what I did. Okay, here's what we have to do, because I totally forgot I was going to do this. I want to add some ink here, all right? I want to bring in a little depth, and I'm going to use Midnight, but I actually, I've got 2 here. The only reason I'm using 2 different sizes, I don't like to ink up press plates with big pads. I think it's the neatnik in me, and I feel like everything starts to just look insane. And then I get ink all over my hands. So here's what I'm going to do. All right. Yeah, this is a relatively new grip mat, Rosie. So I hear you and I see you. And I get it. I'm a bit of a neatnik. But here, I'm going to bring in Midnight on the blueberry. There we go. Because I want this sky background to have a little depth. And I love these two colors together. I think this is a really nice way to build up a look. You know, not much more than that. Just get it dark up here and let it go down. All right, that's what we're looking for. Night sky. Okay, I can't believe I forgot to do that, but you know, it's just a little. Kind of create an arc. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, there we go. The night sky, the blueberry, nice and dark here. Good and good. And yes, I want to do this more because it looks so good to just build something up really quickly. Now, let me clean this off really quick with my... I don't know why I'm so froggy. Very froggy today. All right, there we go. This is water. I just do it with water because water is good. So tape the magnetic plate to the base to keep the press plate from moving. Oh, Roberta, oh, now that I've never done. I am not going to run it through more than once. I figure, you know what, if I mess it up, because, oh my gosh, Cathy, because, you go over there. I feel like it's a one and done, but you're saying that this thing can be taped into place? Well, that I never knew. Okay, you know, here's what I love about this community. People know things that I don't know. Just wrote to do that on a sticky note. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm reading. You're talking. Well, do I need fresh tape? I kind of feel like I might. Let me just get this in place. Come on now. Let's get back in there. There you go. Okay. Interesting. Pepsid AC. Okay, I don't have anything like that here, but probably downstairs. Okay, I'm going to use fresh tape up top because the cardstock is a little wet. And I hope this stays in place. I really do. Okay. So, no, the gray plate to the white base. Okay, let me do that then. Okay, let's lift this up. But see, I do have a shim in there. So is that a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like if I have the shim. Oh, I have 1, 2, I have all of them. Oh my gosh. Probably never took them out. I probably never took them out. All right, well, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna tape it to this, but I don't know if that's gonna help. Yeah, we'll have to see. The eraser is not on the list because I'm not using it today, Marie, but I can certainly add it after the fact. Tape it on the edge? What? Okay. Remember, my live streams are actually, so tape it on the edge? Okay. How about that? Like that? Yes, I keep all my shims in. I'm putting it on the edge. I'm using, by the way, and this is not in my list, I like this tape. It's the satin tape from Altenew. How about that? Is that what we're looking for? Okay. Let's just tape it all. Tape it to the frame for stability. Okay. Did I do it? Okay. I feel like now I need to take a break because that was a lot. All right. I'm just kidding. All right, I learn. Okay, yeah, I just keep the shims in all the time. Oh, and then tape it at the bottom too. Okay. You can tell I've not watched a lot of videos on the press plate, but we're gonna go one there too. So I'm probably not gonna go through another time, but you know what? At least now I know this isn't gonna shift. So here's the plan. Midnight. This ink works great. You can use regular inks. I mean, I have press plate inks, but this is gonna work and I will show you what I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness, it takes forever for me to get going. I am inking this up really well. The reason I love the cubes is the cubes don't go over everything in the same way that a big pad does. And even if this moves, I'll just use my little craft pick to put it right back in place. But we're inking it up. Now, my pad is pretty juicy. Let's hold you. There we go. So this should work. I'm going to slide you right back into position. And I just heard someone come in or leave my front door. If someone comes in behind me, please notify me. Please notify the authorities. I think it was just my son leaving for work. All right. He usually locks me in, which is great. Oh, come on. Oh, get down there. Now, I played with this last night. I'm not going to lie. I was watching Gina K, and I'm like, I need to practice this a few times because I'm not sure what I'm doing. But look at this. We just slide right back into our location. Okay, like that. Now, taking this piece, putting it on here. Now, check out my new die cut cam. It's the same cam. I just changed where it is because I just wanted my my Platinum 6 to be set up and ready to go. So here, we're just going to run it through. I put a light off to the side so that the die cut cam wasn't in complete darkness. So there she is. And honestly, I don't think I have to run it through again, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's come back to the table. Okay, picking it up. Ooh. And oh, look how cool that is. I mean, that looks really good. I love it. I love it. Okay, so sky's there. Now I'm going to clean this up really quickly with, I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but this is what I do. I use spray alcohol. I had bought a, what is it called? A cleaner that was recommended to me, and I opened it up and it exploded it all over my studio. This is where the ink's going to happen. So I just use alcohol for everything. I don't know. There's a coating on here, and I'm sure over time it will affect things, but I think we're going to be good. Hey, Libby. Also, you know, it's funny when you put rubbing alcohol on Easy C tape, it erases the color of the Easy C tape. It's kind of funny. All right, we're going to get you guys cleaned off to the best of our ability. Ooh, I inked those up really well. Okay. My pad is pretty juicy, so, you know, there you go. These, I just think these are very cool. Now, we're going to do it again. So now we're going to move on to, we did green, let's do red. Red. And for red, it's two of the same. So it's this guy, and then that has to be over there. So I'm going to have to do it twice. But again, it's going to be, well, I think it's going to work really well. So again, we're sticking with this blue for now, but hopefully I'm going to blow your mind in a minute because we're also going to bring in a pigment ink in white. Oh, table. Hi there, I am. Sorry. You probably wondered where I went. I suppose it doesn't really matter where I went. I'm here. Okay, inking, inking, inking. Also, I do have re-inkers for all of my C9 inks, but truly, I have only had to re-ink a couple of them because the inks last. So here, I'm just sliding into that spot, into the red, nicely. Bringing my little friend over again. And also, I haven't seen a lot of the questions because I'm trying to stay on task here, but I hope you're doing okay out there. And welcome, everyone. Welcome. Oh, I'm getting ink on my Platinum 6. That's not going to stand. That is not. Oof. Let's come back in and back to the table. Okay, let's look at this one. Look at that. And it has texture to it. Like it did press right into the cardstock. So now this one is the same. So we're just going to say, hey, you slide on over. Why don't you slide on over? Okay. The thing that I think is cool about a stand of trees is this could be used for a lot of different occasions, right? You could make a nice, I'll just ink and move it when it's done. You can make a sympathy card, holiday card, just a simple hello. Trees can go for a lot of things. And I think that's our takeaway today. So again, ink in real well, doing the whole press and twist so it really coats it up nicely, like that. And I'm sure the BetterPress inks, they stay damper longer, whatever, but truly if you have a juicy pad, and I do, it's gonna work. Okay, so we're bringing this, popping you on, and now let's go back and run it through. See, I normally don't keep my Platinum 6 out. It's normally tucked under this little guy over here. I keep it at my feet along with my Intracut. So I basically have 3 die cut machines at my ready, and then I have my mini die cut machine behind me on a shelf. Okay, so now we have these trees, and I think that looks beautiful. It's very subtle, so set you aside, and we'll proceed with cleaning before we move on to the next layer. I do love this. Okay, all right, cleaning you up. Let's get you off. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have the bluest fingers in all the land. Oh, I tell ya. Okay, now I wanna make sure that I'm as clean as I can be for the next pass, because we're going to do the black, but I may go a little rogue here. Oh, that doesn't need it. Okay, hold on. I wanna add 3 more trees via the black. Oh, and I just wanna get the blue out of here because I can really see it in there. All right, here we go. Probably good enough, because what we're doing next, we're gonna have to hold our breath for. Okay, so this goes here. This little friend goes here. We're on the black layer now. And here's the thing that's kind of great about this. Once you get the hang of it and you've done it a couple times, it all makes so much more sense. And that's why I'm glad I did this last night, because it took me a few things. How does it not cut through the paper? Diana, because this is not a die, it is a press plate. So what you're seeing is not a cutting outline. You're seeing this flat, solid piece that does just like an impression. So it doesn't cut, and that's pretty cool. Now, which one? Is it this one? Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna use pigment ink. So I have a couple cubes. I have a large pad of ink, and I have this little cube that I actually bought after I watched Jennifer and Gina. They do these tag team techniques. If you've seen them, they're super fun because the ladies they have so many ideas. It's so cool. But I bought this just to have a small one for like doing little spatter techniques. But I realized today, this is going to be, oh boy, it is juicy. Okay, yeah, okay, that's way juicier than I thought. This is great. We are going to add some white to our piece. But what's cool about this, it's going to look different than you think, I think. We'll see. So again, like having the smaller, because it just doesn't get on everything. And this is a really juicy little pad, probably because it's basically brand new. Okay, so we're loading it up. Loading it up. Loading it up. Okay, sorry, I'm missing so many comments because I'm so focused on this task. But that's what we do. That's what we do in a live stream. So I feel like this is a little juicy up here, but I'm not too worried about that. I just want to make sure. I don't want to do this more than once. I want this one to be a one and done. And so let's make sure we're still going in the right direction. Magnets, and die cut cam. Back over and run it through. And I think I'll go nice and slow. I mean, you don't really have to hold. Oh, that feels good. There we go. Nice and slow transfer. You beautiful, nice, juicy, white pigment ink. There we go. All right. And, oof, come over here. And this, oh, I hope it looks good. I hope it didn't smush. We're going to lift you up. And, oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? They look like ghost trees. I just think that is so stinking cool. Yes. Okay. That's what I wanted. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So you've got, you know, this texture on all the trees. We've got, here's the thing. Technically, I know that darker is usually in the foreground, but in something like this, it could be this nice winter forest. So I'm going to set this aside and we're not going to worry about that yet, but let's just clean this really quick. I think these are so cool. Now, one thing that's really fun about Spellbinders, you go on their website, they have samples all over their product page, and I was excited to see that nobody was doing dark with pigment ink. So you can get lots of other ideas for these just by going and looking, because there's some really beautiful kind of minimal, let's put you in there, minimal color schemes that people have going on their samples, and they're just beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna, I think I'm done with this, so I'm just gonna wipe it off, and we'll think about this and clean this up later. Ooh, this is getting messy. Okay, all right, you go over here. And I'm gonna do one more quick little spritz on here, just to get that pigment ink off. All right, now we're going to add some winter to our forest. Okay, lots of cleaning. Also, I linked these in the description, but I bought myself a pack. I think they're all sold out though. I bought myself a pack of Gina's new magnetic inserts, and it's nice because they're not like the Stampin' Storage ones that are like basically pieces of wood, but they're really nice for holding lots of dies. I typically, on a set like this, I'm not going to keep these on a die. I just wanted to have everything sorted out while I was working on them. But they're cool. It figures that they would sell out. People, well, you know what they say. We love Gina. Okay. All right. How are we doing out there right now? Yes. Oh, a vellum ghost. Wouldn't that be cool? Well, let's lift this up. Okay. I don't want to touch it because that pigment ink is wet. We'll tape you over here. This would make a beautiful Halloween card. See, here's the only thing with taping the corners. Oh, look at my fingers. I mean, I can't really get around the fact that I missed a few spots, but let's clean this one too. All right. How do I actually store those in a pocket? Libby, yeah, I would just put them in loose. Or sometimes what I do is I cut a small piece of magnetic whatever and just have a strip so they can sit on a strip. And then they don't have to be, yeah. Tina wants to know, where are the tree press plates from? They are from Spellbinders. Yes, Spellbinders, they're killing it. They're just killing it. Seriously, when I see their releases, and I know there's a woman and I can't think of her name, but she's the designer and of most of their stuff conceptually, and I'm always like, I don't know how you do it. As a product designer, it kind of blows me away. Someone wants to know, am I going to get the new Press? Is it out yet? Has Anna been demonstrating it? Oh my. I mean, I don't know if I will. Well, shoot, here's the thing. Here's my box. I just got the Impress a year and a half ago. And so I don't know if I'm going to replace it, but it's always good to know the latest and the greatest. Vicky has a question. Can the plate go on either side of the clear press? In the BetterPress? Yeah, they're exactly the same. I think one reads backwards and one reads forwards, but they both have the same magnet, so you can do whatever floats your boat. All right. Now, we are going to use the pigment ink for snow. Now I've got a slightly bigger brush. My my little brush that I love, I think I've ruined it. Oh, it's the Impress Elite. What? Alethea, I must check it out. Okay, shoot. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to look at it. Thank you for reminding me that. Beth, remind me that I want to look it up because I think it's a great machine. I actually just ordered myself two packs of clear plates because it's time to replace. Okay, we're squishing down a little of this onto our mat. And let me grab some water because I need to have something to clean my brush once I'm done. We're gonna just add a little spritz to that, get my brush a little damp, and pick it up. Now here's the thing, this makes a really nice way to add snow. The fun thing about this is though, this pigment ink is less opaque than say a paint, like an acrylic paint. And I definitely have used I use the Hero Arts one quite a bit. I really like it because it's a little more solid white, not as see-through. This is going to give you, and see, I kind of want to have some big ones and some small ones. This is going to give you more of a see-through look. And also just by the nature of pigment ink. But it's a great quick way to add snow. Look at all that snow. Isn't that fun? Kind of want to get some bigger blobs if I can. It's really coming out nice and delicate. This is, what is this? This is a Altenew brush. It's a number 4 round. Really nice for snow. Okay. Now that is my panel. Pretty cute, huh? Rinse this out. The new one comes with the turntable. What? I just saw a comment. But see, here's the thing. Oh gosh, that looks good. I don't know if I could part with the setup that I have because I love the turntable that I have. I don't know. I really love this machine and I feel like why would I want... Is the Impress Elite bigger? I wonder if it's bigger because I don't want a bigger machine. I like this size. So I'll have to do my research. Amanda Nelson wants to know, can you do something similar to the BetterPress on the Intercut by Gina K? Yes, I believe you can. It's been done. I feel like there's a YouTuber, Nancy Stamps, and I'm pretty sure she demoed that when it came out. I just use my Spellbinders because it's the one that I know. Oh, it's not as pretty. Interesting. Now, before we move on, I am going to dry this a little with the lower setting on my Wagner tool because this takes a while to dry. All right. I should be drinking coffee while I do this. Wow, I'm going to have to look that up. Now, this is making my paper warp a little, and that's okay. See if we can you can see the press marks on the back side. All right. Just doing a little bit of the reversey, but look at how cool that is. Like it just has, I'm zooming in. Oh Lord, look at that. So it's hard to see that there's an indentation in there, but there is. And I just think, yeah, I really like that. All right, while this dries a little bit, we're gonna glue things together. How's that sound? Well, we're gonna ink blend too. Okay, let's start with ink blending. I need to get my mat back out. Ooh, where are you? I can barely bend over my stomach these days. Okay, Also, welcome if you're just joining now. I hope you're having a great day. It's great to see you all here. And, well, I'm happy to be here too. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I am going to set my little piece people aside. Well, they're die cuts. And I want to add a little bit to my little deer. Isn't that cute? And I grabbed a little bit of this, let's put you here, Altenew paper bag. And see, this is where I'm just like, I'm keeping the tools that I'm going to use for the class. So I thought that was kind of fun. Okay. I just want to add a little to my deer, and I think I'm going to try to suck him down there. There we go. And just so he's not so flat. And I thought this color was pretty. So we're ink blending right up his boot. There you go. Coming down the legs. Like that. I'm fawning over that deer. I see what you did there, Michael Rutledge. Okay. Again, just some simple tone-on-tone blending. It's kind of fun to just bring those die cuts to life a little. Ooh, that was a little too much up there. Oh well, let's darken it all the way. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just letting it go. All right. Getting a little too much in spots. I think that's fine. Oh, heck. I did a better one the other day. I might end up using it depending on how this one ends up looking. But again, the ink dries back a little and it's all lovely. Okay, put a little darker down here. So just a little light on his back. I think that's fine. I'm gonna close this up and more ink. I tell you what, if I don't get little things, what are they called? If I don't make a mess of this by the time I'm done, I think we'll be shocked. Okay, you go there, and I will clean this off a little because I think if I'm going to have some birds on here, I should probably, let's clean our hands, do some red for the birds. So let me grab, I'm going to turn off the butt cam. Let me grab some red ink. Ooh. Oh yeah, this will look nice. Okay. Let's do some ruby red. And I need a brush. Do I have one? I do. All right. There we go. I just didn't need anyone to walk me, go to the back. The Empress Elite with height with turntable. The thing is though, with the Anna Griffin turntable that exists already, you have plate storage. And that in a small workspace, which I do have, is critical for me. So, lava soap from Ranger. Well, I have to try that out. All right, let's put on a few birdies. Oh, you know what though? I need a smaller brush. I need like a tiny brush. I don't know if I'm using half of these. Let me grab a little tiny brush. Oh, I do have one. Look at how small this is. This was in the class kit from a class that I taught for Altenew. And I guess you can go there. I only have one. I think this will be just fine. All right. Now, this is a really firecracker color. Oh, yeah, look at that. Let's just swirl it. I don't know. They're so small. How about just a little on their backs? A little from the base, not much. Maybe. Or maybe on their bellies because the light's hitting them. Tiny little bit. Okay. Like that. Sure. Okay. Again, I don't think I'm going to use more than 1, 2, or 3 in the final design, but I think just giving them a tiny bit of color is going to make a difference. Question: How do I like the Altenew inks? I like these. Now, I will tell you, I'm pretty new. to these inks. But I went through a phase a few weeks back in the last 3 months. I have purchased a ton of these inks myself because I was curious and I wanted to know more about them because Jennifer McGuire always raves about them. And I tend to listen to her, you know, when she talks, because the woman knows what she's doing. And I like them a lot. And I did a video a couple weeks ago where I used a stencil from Altenew and some of their inks, and I swear the whole thing looks painted and airbrushed, and the inks dried back so beautifully. All right, if I want to use you guys later, I will too. So I think they're very nice, but the reality is, do we have to have all the inks? No. I have started mixing companies a lot more because I'm starting to know, finally, after doing this for 7 years or 8 years or however long I've been making cards, I finally know, like, oh, this ink is going to be perfect for this. And that didn't take me too long at all, did it? Well, it only did. Okay, so we are done with that for now. And now let me grab my little glue mat. Okay. Oh, where's my, please be here. Please be here. No, it's not. I hate that. My lint roller is missing, but I really do like to clean these things off before I use them. But there you go. What are you going to do? Let's glue some things together. Okay. We take the deer. We put this behind him. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to use some tape runner. Okay. We're going to come here. Okay. So again, I want to reiterate while I'm working on this. The giveaway for the Stampin' Bugs that I showed earlier is on the Stampin' Bugs Facebook page. And she gave me, Robin, see that? It just gives them a little that. She gave me a direct link to the giveaway. It's a Google form. And all you have to do is fill things out. So there's that. Now, the grip mats that I use are primarily from Waffle Flower, although Simon Says Stamp also just released, oh, there's my hair. They just released some really nice grip mats as well. I need little tiny friends there. They're nice too. I have all of the Waffle Flower mats and they're wonderful. All right, we're gonna pop our deer up. So look how skinny that is. You know, sometimes you gotta go all in, on making little tiny cuts because his leg, yeah, I guess he's gonna be fine there. He's gotta be what he's gotta be. You go there. Just a little. And let's put you maybe one on his ear. Support can be beautiful. And you know, if you're sending something through the mail, right? We gotta believe. But I'm not gonna put anything there because that would give me an off kind of a balance. So instead, I'm just gonna put it right there by his boot. And do I have one more thin enough for that leg? I think I'm gonna have to cut again. There. No, that looks too, it's a very small thing. But see, that's why I cut right on my mat and just keep these things handy so that I have them when I need them. Okay, you stay there. And then one big one right in the center. Okay, so, oh my goodness, my stomach. So deer has his support. Now, let's do the gluing of the pieces. Get it? The pieces. How are we doing on time? We're doing pretty good. So the new thing that I've been doing, because I just don't like gluing on the back, is I'm going to take some glue. Oh, that's way too much, but okay. We're going to spread it along the length of what we're gluing. I'm going to take some scratch paper. And I'm going to pop this right here. And then just burnish. Get that on the back. Make it nice and gluey. Why did I do it? I did it upside down. Well, you know what? It's going to be fine. I'll show you another way to do it too. Okay, we're going to pick this up, set you down, and put this on top. Okay. Oh, I'm a little shaky. Don't be shaky, Kath. You got to line it up. This paper, by the way, oh, come on, it's sticking, is 80 pound Nina Classic Crest Solar White. I wanted to make sure that I got really clean cuts. You are not wanting to stick. There we go. And so lately I've been trying the lighter cardstock. So there's that. And now I'm going to add that on too. Kind of, I don't really know. There we go. The glue is on the other side. How did I do that? You're right, it is. So I'm going to add a little more. There we go. Okay. Highly trained professional. Here we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, I know. I was confused, and now I put the glue on the bottom. Yes, okay. Lord help us. There we go. You know, it's a lot to keep track of, right? It's a lot to keep track of. The mat, the idea behind the mat and putting it on your mat, it's just fast. That's all. That's all. I had it a little backwards, but now we can just wiggle into place like this. Over there. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Squeeze over a bit, and there is our sentiment. So I'm gonna, that one's clean. Okay. Cathy, I tell you, sometimes things get a little crazy. All right, let me wipe this down. Thank you for your patience. Because here's the thing, I don't know if my piece is dry enough yet to die cut, but we're gonna see. Okay. Now, what I do here is I'm just gonna move you. You guys get out of the way. Just take a little spray adhesive or spray alcohol again, and just clean that off. You can wait until it dries and just rub the whole thing too, but I kind of clean as I go. It's a mess. I'm telling you what. Oh, okay. Go back underneath the thing with the deal. Okay. Now, let's try it and see. So now this is where I will grab my plates. And I'm going to cut this piece with a die. Where are my dies? Okay. Now here's the thing with the piece word. The piece word is pretty big. I almost wish it was just a tiny bit smaller for this card, but I don't want to use the whole panel. So I am going to take one of my waffle flower dies, and this one is the 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we're just going to focus on getting the bottom lined up here. I mean, I guess I want to make sure that my trees all extend to the bottom. That looks pretty good. All right, just taking a little bit off because I'm going to put this on a white note card, and I'm going to run this through my machine, but I don't think you'll be able to see it because of the way I've got this set up. But here's the thing with my Anna Griffin. I really love this turntable because it's got storage for my plates. And I don't think I could give that up because that's where my plates go, you know? Okay. Oh, that did good. It was dry, mostly. Okay. I can clean that off later. Now, look at how pretty this is. Pick it up. And we have this beautiful panel for our card. Oh, okay. Let's make a note card because that I haven't even thought through yet. And I think I'm going to pop this up just a little bit. So let me grab some paper for my note card, and then I'm going to cut it. So hold tight. I got to find it first. Okay. Cardstock. We're cutting. We're over here. I'll be right back. And we are going to cut. there's that and some foam. Okay. All right. Now, this is a little warpy. I think if I had more time, I might let it dry and then press it in like put it in a book and flatten it out. But I think this is going to be, I mean, isn't that pretty? Oh, I really like this. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of me. Okay, Altenew foam tape. We're going to put this on the back. And then I have a couple more things to share with you. First of all, if you love this card, I'm going to give it away to someone, and that could be you. You just have to go to my blog, and it is linked in my description box here on YouTube. You can always do the show more if you're watching on a desktop or on your phone. Tap on it, and it reveals all the magical goodness. Okay, so there's that. Now, let me grab my scoreboard. Okay. I just thought a little white edge would be pretty. This could be really pretty to just have as a full panel too. I could have done that. That would have looked really nice. I don't know. I'm such a sucker for a little white edge. That's just me. What can I say? All right, we'll fold this down and give this a press with my Teflon bone folder. And while we're here, let's do this and stamp this on the back. Then I don't have to think about it, and it's done. Hey, that's me. Okay. Okay, now, here we go. Here we go. Taping this on. And there we go. Now I'm going to take the backers off here. Do I want to do a little liquid glue on here? I don't know. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to look straight down, and hopefully this will have a nice little margin. So, little head's going to get in the way. You can just look at my Boop logo. Look at that though. Nope. Come on, you're so close, Cathy. You are so close to perfection. Hold on. Takes me a minute. Oh, Cathy. Nope. I gotta look. I gotta get it. Okay, this is not working. Hold on. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. See how pretty that is with the... I love it. I love it. Okay, so we have our piece. And see, I think having it be in white is really pretty. I'm a little off on that die cut. You know what? That's okay. Part of me might change it before I finish this out, but here's what I'm thinking. I want to have my deer right here in the forest. And honestly, I may only do one bird. I want to pop the bird up. I want him to be on a branch. I may not do more than one bird. Let me get a foam on the bird though, because I think he should be popped up too. And then we'll decide. But yeah, I feel like I screwed that up a little. So before I give this card away and photograph it, I might fix that because it's a little off. And I don't know. I don't want you to think, Cathy. I'm going to do all three to show you, but I don't know if I need them, but maybe I do. The birds can be the boop. This is not a card you would want to put sequins on, I don't think, because I feel like it's just so peaceful on its own. And I don't know if we need all three, but I think what I would do is we would have one he's sitting up here. See, I think one bird is perfect. I think one bird right here on this branch is all I want for my card. Like that. And that's the finished card project. Now, I'm not going to glue that piece title down yet because it's off. Like I glued it together so poorly, and because I'm giving it away to you, one of you, I will redo that and take pictures. So here's how it's going to go. I'll take pictures. I'll post them later today. I have to eat lunch once I'm done because I'm so hungry, but I'm not putting anything else on here. Sometimes you have to know when to pull that boop back. And let's see, do I still have a dual cam? I used to. Huh. Yes, I do. So yes, that is the finished card for today. And I love this technique. I'll show you. I did this last night. It's the same look and feel. I had just trimmed it down a little smaller. So it really is going to look so pretty if you give this technique a try. But I wanted to show you one other thing, and that is this. I am teaching at an event with my friends Megan, Dana, and Jennifer. We are doing a one-day online event. It's called With Love. And the whole idea behind this event started because of Jennifer and Share Handmade Kindness. And so we wanted to do a one-day event that was basically about cards that inspire, encourage, and uplift. It's on sale now. This is a more lower priced event because it's only one day. But I am telling you, the kit is going to be fantastic, and you get so many wonderful things. And I've only seen the sketches, so I'm very excited that this is going to be a really fun event. Again, there's the promo. In my description, there is a link, and you can go sign up for that. Let's see what else. Again, my shop, boop, check it out. Back to me, my card. I will make the magic and take pretty pictures, and then I will post all of that as well. Will there be any sneak peeks of the kit? Carmen, I'm not sure what they're doing yet because it's all still in production. But I would keep an eye on the Scrapbooking Cards Today website. You can also become a subscriber to their newsletter, and there we are, and check that out as well. But will the class have eternal access? Another question from Lisa. Yeah, it's going to be one of those permanent access as long as the website is running. You know, none of us are Collins. Try though I may be to be one. Yes, that will be that. So let's see. Hey, Betsy Green, nice to see you too. So yes, that's all I have for you today. Oh, I have a video coming Friday at 10:30 a.m. It is going to be a premiere. It's pre-taped, and there'll be a live chat. But I am telling you, I have never made so many mistakes and laughed so hard at myself. I was going to just throw it away. It's like, we're not doing this. Nope. And then it just got funnier to me. And I want to share that with you because, you know, you can always learn from your mistakes. And you can always just it's paper, right? You can start over. But it was what we call in the industry a blank show. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's coming on Thursday. I will update any links that need to be updated. Again, YouTube description has all of the things I talked about today. And there's a blog post also linked where you can go leave a comment, and I will choose a winner. I always like to say I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I never do until the weekend or even after, because I will be giving away the card that I made today. So thanks, everyone. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for being here for my live stream. I appreciate that because without you, the live stream is not as fun. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here with another card project soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.